Woo! So we got a call for a side-by-side that is stuck in the sand out here to the Hurricane Sand Dunes, right near Sand Hollow State Park. You'd actually say probably in it, near it, adjacent. I don't even know what the greater Sand Hollow State Park encompasses.
I don't either. I just count that as
anything that side of the tunnel I consider Sand Hollow State Park. Anything this side of the tunnel I consider the Hurricane Sand Dunes.
It's like 85 degrees. We've had some overcast and a little breeze going on, so not too bad.
It kind of turned summer overnight though. We've been hitting the 90s a couple of days this last week. We got Peanut and Lady with us. We'll see if we can get them out.
So we're meeting up with a customer at the tunnel that leads from the sand dunes to the state park. We're gonna meet him there, pick up the keys. I'm sure he's gonna come up with us. He's in a TRX, and we'll go get it out.
We just met with the customer, so now on to the next step. All right, there it is. Looks like it's up there pretty steep. So we got two choices here. We can either pull it out, pull it up to the top, or drive it down the bottom and drive it out right there.
This is one of the nice ones.
It is nice, isn't it? Okay, let's put it in two-wheel drive and try to drive up this hill. Ooh, I like that. Okay, stop. Now put it in four-wheel drive and try to drive uphill. Same thing. Okay, turn the other way and back up. Here, hang on. Whatever you think.
I think you need to go backwards.
Okay, go backwards and two-wheel drive then. You don't have the axle lock. Does this have an axle lock?
Right there, rear diff lock.
Oh, that's the one you want. I have to ride on this a little bit. Drag them brakes a little bit. All right. Nicely done. Saw some garbage over here. All right. You gotta do your, hey, Colin, do your front diff lock too. Front and rear diff lock. Okay. All right, that wasn't too bad. So here's where he was stuck. I'm gonna turn the camera to the angle of the sand. Hopefully that puts it in perspective.
Thank you, appreciate that.
This kid's the driver. He drove it.
Yeah. I figured awesome. It just took, you know, holding on.
Yeah. He sailboated it a little too.
All right, there you go, man. Right on, brother. Sweet. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Not much to that one. Got it right out of there.
Went pretty good, actually. Once we figured out what we needed to do, drove it out.
Yeah, we found its quirks and features and used them to our advantage.
So we got a call for an RV that's stuck out at Lake Powell. It's at Lone Rock, and we're gonna go pull it out. And when I mean we, I mean us.
They made a call and they called the right people today. Us. It's what, 71 degrees out here. It's clear skies for the most part. Lake's looking a little bit low, but we're gonna go get this customer out.
And then swinging the camera, we got Dylan.
I'll be swinging away.
I've been to Lone Rock quite a few times. I love this place. I think this is Jake's first time being here.
I have never been out here before. I've seen a video where Matt and Paul were out here one time, and the water level looked a little bit different than it does right now. So I'm excited. I get a bucket list to check off today.
It's gonna be a good day and we're gonna get them out. Oh, and this job is kind of one of those bigger jobs. And as you can see, my dad is not here, but we did talk about it. We got pictures, we have a game plan. I'm gonna show you what that game plan is. Okay, so we're taking the gooseneck off of blue steel because we need a lot of lead for that thing. So we've got the wrecker, and then we'll have blue steel pulling too. We'll see how it goes. We got blue steel on hook. I'm gonna put Jake in blue steel. We're gonna go climb in the wrecker. Let's go down and find this guy. That's probably it right there. That is a big rig.
Yeah.
It is not one of the tandem axles, so it shouldn't turn. Sweet, that's good. That's good news. And then we've got our hitch. Hopefully this is what I want to go off of, and it looks like it is mounted to the frame. Yep, it is mounted to the frame. I like that.
Yeah, right here again.
Here's our only problem. It's there right where we need to be. Yes. And I'm not pulling him down there. That would be insane. So,
Completely off the ground.
okay, so I talked to some of the camps that are parked right there. They said that they're getting ready to pack up and go to Red Canyon. So we'll let them clean up. We're gonna get this bus ready to rock and roll, and then we'll start hooking stuff up and start pulling winches.
Well, I got a shell collection going on so far since I've been out here.
Jake's already been collecting shells. Looks like he's on vacation.
Got 3 so far.
That's the bus. Here's the lake right there. Wrecker's gonna be right here. Blue steel's gonna be right here. We'll have a winch from each one looped going back. So we'll have double the pulling force on each winch. Once we get it up on top of the sand, we're gonna unhook, hopefully, and then we can hook up the wrecker with a rope and just pull it up to this hard pack. We've only got 40 or 50 feet to go. So hopefully that's how it goes. That's a brand new hitch, never been used. That one will be for blue steel. That one will be for the wrecker. Right, everything's ready to go. We just need to set up our winches and start pulling.
So Colin just gave me the coordinates where I need to go place the blue steel. We're gonna throw it in 4 low, roll up there, and then Colin's gonna bring the wrecker around, and we're gonna have a trifecta of pulling power. We'll get them out.
Park brake on, in park, everything.
Park and brake engaged.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab the wrecker and do the same thing. Make sure this thing's good and choked up. All right, go ahead and turn on 2 of those radios. I am gonna put you in that. We've got Jake set up in there, ready to rock and roll.
I'm ready to rock. Let me know when you're ready.
I've got my radio. Let's go get set up. I'm gonna start pulling.
10-4. I'm letting off the brake, and it's gonna be all you after this.
That broke. What broke? I don't know. Nothing broke on that. All right, stand by. The spindle hitch let one of the soft shackles out. Right there, that's why. Yeah. So when we were pulling, the spindle hitch came up and it slipped right through that. All right, so I just talked to my dad. And with that, since it's slipping up to the crack and letting it through, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip this upside down, so instead of it going towards the crack, it's going more towards the hook. And it bent that pin in there, so I can't get it out right now. That's gonna work. Stay behind the tire. All right, Jake, I got a system that's gonna work this time.
Nice. All right, well, let's get this out. I'm gonna throw it back into reverse, take this parking brake off, and you're ready to rock.
Sounds good, here we go. There it goes.
Give it a little bit of gas. If you feel it starting to dig, let off the gas.
We're gonna go unhook, get the wrecker flipped around, we're gonna pull this thing out the rest of the way. Let's go do this. So in the beginning we had a little bit of trouble. Everybody was safe, we were all good behind stuff. It was scary, but it's out now. We're gonna unhook all these winches, we're gonna hook up the rope, and we're gonna finish pulling this guy out. Park it kind of by that camper. That open because I don't want a soft shackle in it. Cool burrito action. I need a drift of some kind, which is gonna be that right there. Didn't even need the drift. So no static pulls. I'll keep an eye on you on the radio if I can find where I put it. Boom! Wrecker made it look like it was nothing. You know, I forgot to look at the time we started, but it's 11:37 right now. About an hour and 20 minutes is what it was.
Shout out to our extra cameraman here. What was your name?
Josh Grant.
Well, thank you for helping us.
Thank you. Straight up gold.
Yeah, dude, we got it.
You know, this is my first RV I've ever done by myself. I'm gonna say that was an A-. I'm gonna say it's an A-.
Yeah, look at that.
There's that. And there's that one, man.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That job is done and taken care of. As Jake said, he's never been here before. So let's go for a little ride. All right, so that job is done. I'm very pleased with how it went. The crew did amazing. I think we got some good camera angles by Dylan. It was just a good time. I loved it. We even got to go check out the lake. We're gonna drive back to Hurricane and go see my dad. Thanks for watching. Jake?
Go check out, you guys, check out the wing.
Jake made kebabs last night. He brought them with him.
No, but the winnings, look at this. So I got about 5, well, I lost some seashells, but a fan gave this to us while we were doing the recovery. She tumbled some rocks. You guys, you want a rock, Dylan?
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Oh, he's going over that one. Colin, you want one?
I want that one.
All right.
Thanks, Jake.
I'll take this one and some kebabs.